Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. And today what I'm going to do is some more work on this G&L JB. If you follow the channel, you've seen I've done some work to this. Well, I'm going to do some more work to it. I'm going to dress and polish the frets because I believe there's lower action to be found. And I like low action. I don't like something that hurts me to play, you know. So if you want to follow along, you can see how I do it. It's so easy. You could learn all this stuff and then your guitars will be like, you know, play like butter. So here we go. Let's do it. Okay, when I'm going to dress frets, the first thing I want to do is I want the neck to be as straight as it can be. I've already messed around with the truss rod. I know what the truss rod can do. I have a feel for what the neck can do. And on a bass, I will loosen the A string totally, and I will loosen the D string totally, and the E and the G, I will loosen them up, not totally. I want them to have pressure, but I don't want them to be pulling up on the neck. I don't want the strings to really be much of a factor. So I loosen them down, these two, and what I do is I use the strings as a straight edge, and anything like this, you probably want it up here a bit more, right? Because if you go like this, it can tend to push on the neck a little bit. So I usually go like this. And this is what I do. I put a finger here, put a finger here, and then I see how straight the neck is. This neck has a tiny bit of relief in it. You can hear it. I'm sure you can't see that, but you can probably hear it. And then I'll adjust the truss rod where there is no relief. It's just absolutely as straight as I can get it. And then I'll take the strings off, and then I'll start taping it up. Here's a little tip. You get all the tape on, take a pick, and you just run it into the edge. And you always put a strip here first. So then when you pull the tape off, that strip, then you have these strips going this way over it. They go with it all at once if you're careful. That saves some time. Free tips. And once it's taped up, we take the black marker and put a line on every fret. And now we're going to take the file and go and eliminate all these marker lines. And with the marker lines on there, when you pass over with your file, if a fret is low or tall, you'll know right away because the black will come off one that's tall first. So now we want to find out now what radius this is. We'll use a little flashlight. I thought it was a 9.5. It doesn't look like a 9.5. I see light out the bottom. I still see light out the bottom. I don't think it's coming up on the camera there. It's a 12-inch radius. That's good because my radius block is 12 inches. So basically I'm going to put some sandpaper under here and I'll mark the tops again, and I'm going to go back and forth with this, but I'm also going to use the sandpaper to roll the edges a little bit too. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, we're rounding the edges of the frets here with the sandpaper. And some people will still use the crowning file and make it like a pyramid shape, so they're real pointed, which really wears down with the strings on it really quickly. I just like them rounded over, like kind of like a school bus roof. Give it the old school bus roof. Okay, so I've gone over the frets from was it 220 or did I start at 320? Up to 2500. And so next I'm going to polish them, make them real smooth. Now I'm going to manually, with my hand, polish these frets with some Brasso metal polish, because I've had great success with that lately. And hopefully this thing plays like a dream. It already played good. It should play even better now. All right, it's done and it's better. I'll put the specs up. Johnny, put the specs up on the screen, before and after, and you can see what happened. And that little bit makes a difference. I'm telling you, it really makes a difference. And if you ever considered learning how to set up guitars, you should learn how to set up guitars. I think anybody with common sense, I think common sense nowadays doesn't grow in everybody's garden. Probably half the people out there have common sense. But if you have common sense, you've worked with tools and done things like that, this is easy. Everything I just did is easy. You know, didn't take a bunch of special tools or anything. So consider learning how to dress and polish your frets, because the dividends, the payoffs are great. You know, now this place is awesome. That's that Yamaha back there, you know. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you want to leave a comment below, do it. And if you don't, well, don't. And have a great day, everybody. Take care.